Here for no heat. Let's check it out. Solar panels. I hate these things. They usually block my way to get around the roof. I was told it's the one all the way in the back. Of course, there's no access. I gotta go around. Can I step on these? Nah, they're flexing. I'm not even gonna find out if they can take my weight. So let's get around this stuff. And here's the unit. Inducer's on. Cold air coming out. So let's see what we got. Any faults? Gas valve GV1 alarms. Strike 3, no proof. Gas valve GV1. Okay, so it's saying I got a bad gas valve. Let's see. This thing's a little nasty in here. Just a little bit. So, I mean, I'm not gonna have 24 volts in my gas valve if I got no flames, so. It's just, I gotta put my hands in this thing, so. Let me just clean it up for a second. Kill the power. Disconnect over there. It's expecting it closer to the controls, which would make sense. Good place to put it. See, the crappy masks actually help now. With all this dust in the air. But I believe it's better to have it clean where I'm working. Than ending up wearing all this crap. And I'm not cleaning the burner yet, so just in case that's the problem. I want to catch it. I don't want to friggin' knock all that stuff loose so it flies away. All right, let's see what it does. It's saying it's my gas valve. We will find out. If it even goes that far. There's my inducer, which is my low. Low would be here. We got to go higher or low, so main valve is white. Gray is brown. I'm lit. Still sparking. Oh, it's on. So it stayed lit, but the spark lasted a little while, so. But I mean, I have power to my gas valve. So. Interesting what I'm reading, but. There we go. Maybe it's just a little dirty on this side. I couldn't get a good connection. If I come underneath, 25. All right. I'm gonna check my flame current. There was the blower. Kill gas. Sometimes this is scary because it won't reset. Yeah, let me give it a gas valve failure. Oh, boom. Now the gas valve is a failure. Now it's not actually working. Let's let the flame sensor cool off for a second. Because sometimes when it's hot, you'll get more of a reading of microfarad, I mean milliamps, whatever. Milliamps, you'll get more of a reading. So it's a little rusty. But I'm not gonna clean it first. I want to test it first. Up. All right, so let's reset it. Plug it back in. And let's see what we get for a flame current. Just waiting for it to pop back on. Which we are. Sparking. Still sparking though, but we're reading 4. 4 should be pretty good. I mean, something's causing the gas valve to fail. Boom. So, we got to be high fire now, brown. And the white is coming off the board. I don't have a high and low. It's my current. 0.6. It's the current on the valve rated. Because usually 1/2 amp is all you want on these things. Nothing really. 2-stage, 1.6. That's gas. Range 0.9. 0.9. Okay, so I'm good at 0.6. It's got a high fire. Let's see what happens when it goes high. This is going to be energized off the front end. There's nothing on the ignition module could energize that, so yeah, off the front end right here. Having 1 meter is a downfall right now. Should read 0. Nope, I'm actually getting, yeah, it's going away on 0.2. Brown. And the gray. Gray might be high. Let's see. No, brown is high. So 0. Alright. I'm surprised it's staying on. My tool's still letting the flame current go through. 5. Okay, let's turn it off. Except for if it is my gas valve, let's just see when it goes to high. I'm gonna pop it and test. Reheating, enter, service, enter, test, enter. Let's go down. Guided, blower, fans, cool, heat, bang. Heat 2, full. So now, let's see what happens in full. Maybe that's the part of the gas valve that's failed. I mean, my flame sensor doesn't look the nicest, but my current's obviously high enough, I would think. Does it say on here? Sometimes you'll see on the board what it's looking for proving. And it doesn't. 250 milliamp maximum. That's good. Amps. I'm still in low fire. But I set it to full. Maybe it's only, that's a 2-stage gas valve, so. Back. Heat 1, full. Full should go W1, W2. Okay, push the R back in, it's getting a little loose. My W2 output's on the top end of this. I mean, the last video where I was working on one of these, I think I was getting hypothermia. You get a screwdriver, get in the side, and click, click, click. On both sides, it pops off. But let's put this back together for a second. Shouldn't stay lit, so. Okay. I mean, I really want to see it fail though, before I take too many corrective actions. Now I want to see, do I have power coming? No. Oh wait, back to volts. Nah, we don't have power going to the high circuit yet. Single stage. $3,200 RPMs. A lot of times you'll have a dual stage inducer when you have 2 stages of heat. Not always, but usually it would make more sense. A lot of times you have 2 pressure switches because of it, but this has 1. Very low close rate, 0.1. Let's see if it goes in a second stage. It's showing W2 on the main board. It's just not energizing. This is always fun because somebody goes right over top and leaves you no space to take this off usually without ripping it off and turning everything down. But W1 and W2 should be fed off of here. That's your 24 in, your power. Dun, dun, dun. These are black lines on that, but that's not W1, W2 because it's got a gray wire. This could be at the end. I think that is. Let me check. So that's P26, P262. P262. Where's the first gas valve? Let's see, I'm in line voltage, I'm in 24 volts. My gas valve is hiding gas valve G, no, not G. Not there. Okay. That's my empathy. These are all my plugs. 262 economizer. So P262 over there is my economizer, it's saying. All right. Which kind of makes sense because it's going that way and not that way. So now, right here maybe, P266. P266. 262, it's not even here, what? 256, 262. That is 266. Okay, whatever, let's just look back up top here, because 265 is here. P265, P265. My gas valve should be somewhere. My ignition module, blah, 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 I'm not seeing, because heater compressor, no. Solenoid reheat, no. Range amplitude's not there, definitely. Oh, I hate when I get GV1 right here. What am I, how did I miss that? Whoa. Hey, whoa. So GV1 high is coming off of 265 right here. Okay, so this is what energizes back. Now, return air is 69 degrees, discharge air is only 94, and yet it hasn't staged up. So, but yet, right now, back, heat full. Now, I come back to the board. If I just let it run heat, I got W1 and W2 here. Oh no, I got this guy. Oh, I got this guy I forgot about. Boom. He's controlling my heat. Dumbass, what am I doing? Can't believe it. I overlooked it. I completely missed this guy. This is probably my problem. But let me just get out of test. Okay, the board wants W1 and W2, so he's energizing anyway. Let's get out, get out. Heat off on alarms, reset. M2 reset. Reset it, dude, reset. Reset, reset, bang. Okay, reset. Heating, so it's back in heating. I mean, there's not much to do under this thing anyway, but I still like to see what's happening, any burn marks, anything, because that one board where I was getting hypothermia, there was solder things all over the friggin' place. That thing sparked out pretty bad. So 265 is my heat. Clip back on. Here's me clip. No, he's not over. That's the problem. I'm not all the way over the board. Enough. There we go. No. I can't believe I'm having problems. It's not lining up. It's being difficult. Yeah. Okay, dude. Back on. Back on. It's not on right now, but I'll play with this in a little bit. We're burning, but okay, now I'm in high fire. Before I wasn't. Now I'm in high fire, so now my air is different. But yet my W2 is lit up the whole time. So it still should have wanted to go high fire. Nah, it's got to go up here. That's my problem. I wasn't high enough. There we go. Clip, clip. On. Hopefully test. Still in test. No, I should be just heating. But now I'm in W2. This is probably keeping me off. This thing up here. Wondering if this guy's starting to fail. Not energizing. No, because it wouldn't even turn the heat on. But maybe not energizing. This is yeah, W2. Even then, W1 would still be energized. It just wouldn't turn on. So .24 volts, still burning. Oh, these jobs are fun. And all I could do right now is turn it off, let that flame sensor cool off, come back to regular temps, then see what's happening. Kill the whole heat section for now. All right, so I went down to my truck. I got my manometer in case I need it. I'm barely gonna connect. See how it's a little nasty here? So let's make sure I'm in. Okay. I'm gonna try to connect onto the rust just a little bit, right like that. This is on. Okay, it's very rusty in there. So let's see if maybe the rust is getting in the way and causing it not to fire. Then I'll check my gas pressures, but I'm curious to see what could be causing this issue, because if I'm connecting on a clean part of this spade, it may not cause any issues. If it's the rust, because the inside's all rusted, against the rusted flame sensor connector, may not be making a good connection there. Let's see what we got going on. I mean, everything kept working before, so I had to make sure I find it. Process of elimination and not giving up. Plus I let it cool off. Before it was like over 4, I believe. Like that. Okay? But I don't want to connect to the front, to that really rusty part. Okay, I'm barely on. Problem is now I'm scratching it up a little. But I want to eliminate possibilities. And from pushing it on and off and everything, I've been also cleaning that little rusty spot a little bit. You can hear it's still sparking, but I mean, we're going through my meter. And you can see I scratched it up a little bit. So what I'm curious of is if I take a wire and I stick it in there, test off of that. Hey! There's a little piece of wire. Perfect. Okay. Let it just sit there. Without scratching anything. Look at that. It's definitely making a contact with my meter. It's not like it's not. But that's, I've been scratching it up. But now it's inside on the rusty part, but it's against it. You can see it's moving around the wire, my copper. So it's not like it's not touching. But I think it's just the rusty connectors causing an issue. Yeah, that's my problem. It's the rusty connectors, because I should be reading through my wire. And that's pretty low. Yeah, if I scratch it, I put my tester on, yeah, it goes higher. But look, this is making a connection inside. But it's not that high. It's pretty low. Came on. Let's do a fast 1, 2. Try this side without scratching anything. I mean, as it gets hot, but you can see a major drop in what I'm reading. So it's not like it's perfect. And you can see I scratched the inside a little. You can see not much, but, and if I'm touching the copper underneath this, put this under, so if I start touching the clean metal or the copper, it's also going to make a connection. So let's give it a second. All right now it doesn't think it has a call for heat, so this isn't going to lock out. It'll keep my ignition module from locking out. If I pull the gas valve, that may lock out. But right now, I don't even have a call for W here. This is energized off the main system control board. Let's see, it's hot still. It's still a little warm. I want it cold, as if it's been off for a while, and then it starts up. I know it's not that easy, but it's like 40 degrees outside, so it should cool off a little. This inducer's drawing air through into the burner section, so you got air, you got a draft going through here. Still warm, but I'll give it like 5 more seconds. Then my impatience kicks in and says, no more time, turn it on. That's one thing all HVAC techs need to learn, is patience. You can't be in a rush because things take time. And if you're rushing, you'll leave the job and then the problem still happens again. Okay, there we go. We energized that. Meter went off on the battery saver timer. See what we get over here. Curious to see when we spark and light now. So it's only touching the metal. It's not touching the copper or the clean part at the end, because my stake on wouldn't even touch that part. So I mean, come on, that's gonna cause a flame failure sometimes. Look how low my microfarads are. So let me clean this up and see how it changes. I'm gonna even clean up inside the unit. Hey. And I gotta figure out where I lost my long 1/4 inch. I got my long 5/16, but that's a, whoa, that looks 1/4. Lennoxes are always 1/4 in there, so I gotta go with the small guy, but he'll still do the job. Yeah, let's turn this off. We don't need this going anymore. I can turn the whole machine off actually at this point. But I didn't want to disturb this, but look, I mean, on top of everything, this guy's pretty dirty. This is clean, but look at that terminal connector. I could have scratched it as I pushed the stake on and off a little. The teeth of my tool could have also. So let's clean this thing up. This deserves a scraping, not even like being gentle with it. This actually deserves like a scraping at first. Should run down to my truck, get a wire brush, but I'm lazy. And this will clean it up. I mean, right now it's cleaned up enough, it should make the connection. But look. Okay, let's see, who's got more aggressive teeth, this guy or this guy? I'll try them both, but I think the channel locks may have more aggressive teeth than the Kleins. Okay, got that. My green emery cloth is, I just had it and I lost it. I don't know where it fell. No, is it in my pocket? Usually I keep it in my pocket, but I actually honestly believe I took it out of my pocket. Yeah. If I did I drop it? There it is. Perfect for cleaning flame sensors. Clean this up. See, and I'm testing it and throwing myself off. Let's turn it off. Cut down on a little bit of the background noise for a second. Do I have another stake on up here? This might just be better to replace that. This is the problem wearing the camera. I'm hoping I'm not shaking you guys too much right now as I'm cleaning it, but I mean, that is metal. Most of the rust is gone. Might be a little discolored, but I can see it's going right into my finger. Here comes the door. Good thing my bag's there. Protect me from that door. Okay, he's ready to go back in. Ah, the stake-ons fell out. Where would they fall? Where would they fall? Probably the bottom of that friggin' pocket. I only had one or two in here. I don't think I used my last one. I mean, stuff goes everywhere. Especially when you're non-stop friggin' doing calls. Ay. I may not have. I may have to run downstairs. Whatever. That means I'm going to clean this real fast. It is what it is. But with this, I got to be gentle. There, the rust is off the center part. Do this without bending. Nice, it fits right under. Now let's try it out and see what happens. Best friggin' nut driver. Get any size you want, just swapping these bits. I know guys, they like to carry 100 nut drivers. For me, I like to travel light. I don't want to be going up and down or having a bag that weighs like 100 pounds. I'm against that. Really, really against that. Let's see, I don't know if this cleaned it up too much because I really don't know how much I cleaned inside there, but let's see what I did. If I did anything, could have done nothing. But this is how I tested it before, this is how I want to test it now. Okay, it's gonna fall out. I could always fix it. See, what time is it? 9:49. Gotta get out of here soon. I got a heat exchanger to go do. 2 days until Christmas. Nice easy afternoon. Barely put it in there. Let's see what we got. What we got. Sometimes you just gotta keep trying to replicate what causes the failure. Like, I could have thrown myself off. If I clipped on it here at the beginning, I don't remember. That's actually solid metal, where that was all rusty in there. Well, let's see what happens now that I cleaned all that up. It's gonna be 4, I bet. Maybe higher, who knows? Nope, nothing will happen if I don't plug it in. Dumbass! What you doing, you friggin' hacker? Amateur, don't know what you're doing? Gotta be an amateur. This guy doesn't know what he's doing, so I watched the first 4 seconds of his video because he sucked. He sucks. He doesn't know what he's doing. His hands go right instead of left sometimes. Yeah. Well, if somebody feels that way, not for anything, fuck them. I do this for those who enjoy the videos, not those who fucking hate me. Boom. We're on. Look at that. That's even a lot higher than it was before, I think, when I started, where I did clip on the metal. But I think that just took care of the problem. Because, like, I'm barely inside here now. Did I cause a flame failure? Let's see. Let's try the other side. Just barely touching. Barely in there. Let's see what happens. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Spark away, dudes. Come on. Let's get going so I can get out of here. I want to do that heat exchanger. But I mean, look. We're still sparking a little. But that looks like that took care of the problem. Dirty flame sensor connectors. Yeah, well, it had a little stuff on the flame sensor. But the connectors were what was causing the problem, not the flame sensor. So, I mean, as you can see, like the last video I did on flame sensor, was the board, not the sensor. Don't always condemn the sensor. Sometimes there's other things in the unit causing this problem, and I'm out of here, guys. Till next time, look at that drop. Usually it goes up, not down, but... Whoa. Now 0. Now 0. What happened? Where did it go? Oh, it's out. Okay. I might have disconnected for a second or whatever. But now where I barely had the connection before. Yeah, I gotta do it upside down. To just bite it just enough. Just enough to look like an a-hole. A lot of people don't like that I joke around and talk in my videos, but I don't care. I gotta amuse myself on my jobs. I'm by myself all day. I don't know what else to do to keep myself amused. This is my life. Unfortunately, this and my family afterwards, but this is my life during the day. Every day I'm by myself out here usually. Till next time, guys, I'm out. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hey, subscribe. If you just want to watch my videos without subscribing, do that too. Who cares? I'm out!